Sup guys, it's your boy Strip Kevin. I'm back with another video. Today's video, I'm going to be doing an expose on a man by the name on the Nashville Crime Syndicate. The syndicate in Nashville, it's a syndicate of evil. Now let's start off with the mysterious death of Hank Williams Sr. Now, Hank Williams Sr. was a good singer, good writer. I listened to some of his music. Very good. But his mysterious death and the fact that they wouldn't do a proper autopsy on him, and a few days before his death, he told a friend that he felt like he was being followed, and he told that same friend that he felt like he wasn't in control of his own music, and he also told that same friend that he was going to retire. But his music didn't feel like him anymore. Didn't start to feel like him. Didn't feel real to him anymore. And he died with $15 in his pocket. He should have had thousands of dollars in his pocket. But no. People took advantage of him in his last days. People took advantage of Hank Sr. in his last days. And then on the very last day of his life, the night before, a woman at 90 who remembered working at the thing told her story. Written down in her daughter, and her daughter found it in the attic. Found papers in the attic about to prove her story. Found a document in the attic that matched Hank Sr.'s signature. But it was on his last day of life. Why would he sign over people? Plus, there was a will. He said to cut certain people out. Are those people he tried to cut out of his will, did those people have a vengeance and want to silence him? I don't know. And why did they hire someone that Hank Sr. knew nothing about? Why? I don't know. In his mental state, that was clearly unable to go. That was clearly not fit for the trip. That was clearly not fit to go to perform. He died that night. And then the driver's story changed so many times that it just seemed very odd. First he said Hank Sr. was dead at the gas station. Then he said Hank Sr. was dead at the gas station. Then he said Hank Sr. was dead at, now people think he was already dead before he got in the car. Because the story has changed so many times that this guy that drove Hank Sr. to wherever he was going, I don't know who the world that guy is. But I do know one thing. It's very odd and suspicious of what is going on in this world. But I do want to say this. But I say this, and I say this very close. I say this now. And there was another murder that took place with with a guy, Bobby Lord. I think it's no, it wasn't Bobby Lord. I'm going to have to look more into this and I'll expose it more. But Johnny Horton, he was driving. He never did any drugs. He wasn't an alcoholic. It was Johnny Horton. He had just written The Battle of New Orleans, one of the greatest war songs in history. But it's very strange about his death, because he had in his briefcase, and he was going to sue. And also, I'm going to change the story. But years later, after Hank Sr. died, found a document. It's a perfect match. And the document signed backed up the story that she said at that hotel that so long ago, the very last witness, the very last person to see Hank Sr. alive, that we can trust. We can't trust that piece of trash driver. We can't trust that lying doctor. And we can't trust the people that ran his show business. We can't. And plus, now to get back to the story of Johnny Horton. Now Hank Sr. was going to also write a tell-all book before he died, but he never got around to it because he was dead. His death is shrouded in mystery. But Johnny Horton, on the other hand, his car was crushed. He drove home on a dark alley, and it was found. And he had along with him, he was driving to Congress. He was on the way, because the very next day he was supposed to testify before Congress. And what happened before that? Well, something happened to him that makes me sick. A jump truck, or a steamroller, or some type of big machinery, ran over his Cadillac, I think it's a Cadillac, but I don't know. And then, when I found the records, I saw a man walking with a suitcase. What was in that suitcase? I'll tell you what was in that daggone suitcase to get it off my chest. It is something known as the expose on Nashville. Now that syndicate that was supposed to be running and gaining money off of stars back in the day. Now what they did was they mysteriously disappeared after these two events. But another syndicate sort of took its place with what happened to Waylon Jennings and Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson, and another thing. They sued. Waylon Jennings became broke. He was going to sue Nashville. One guy, I think it was David Allen Coe, he testified before Congress. He became bankrupt after testifying before Congress. He went bankrupt. He became broke. Waylon Jennings became broke. Now, someone else in this little mystery that we have to solve. Now, well, new stars. Now, this has been my thoughts on the expose. I'm never going to Nashville. Ever. Unless it's to see a museum. But, now guys, I want to sing you a song with my banjo. This is called Come from Alabama with a banjo on. Now I'm gonna sing that song. Well, I went down to the city. Well, wait a minute. Oh, I know the song. This song is sung many times, many people. Mostly back in the 30s and 40s, this song was sung. I'm gonna sing this song. No, not that song. That song's way too popular. But this song I'm going to sing. It's gonna be called It's a 4-minute long song. It's called The Battle of Kings Mountain. It was back in 81 that a man named Washington. Wait a minute. I'll sing I Have No Kindness first since this is just expose. We're living in a country that's the finest place on earth. But some folks don't appreciate this land that gave them birth. I hear up in Washington they're having an awful fuss. This is about lubel and Scotty, I think. I don't know. But Congress has vowed to make it easy out of us. The bureaus and departments have been busy night and day. They're figuring out just how we gave our secrets all away. But Congress has appointed a committee, so they said, find out who's American and who's a low-down red. They called up to Washington to speak for Uncle Sam. But when they asked him what they were, they shut up like a clam. I wish they'd take and put me on the witness stand today. I'd shout for that old Scotty could hear me all the way. I'm no communist, I'll tell you that right now. I believe a man should own his home, house, and car in town. I like this private ownership, I want to be left alone. Let the government mind its business and let me run my own. Our government is bigger than it ever was today. The more they hire to work for it, the more they have to pay. Our public servants should be proud and honest, you would think. Instead of taking bribes, dressing up their lives with mink. Our taxes keep on going up, of that there is no doubt. But still they just can't take it in as fast as they dish it out. Our national debt is monster size and growing every day. Our children still unborn are gonna have to pay. Our dollar used to be the soundest money on this earth, but now $2 won't even buy $1 worth. Unless we stop inflation and take care of what we got. The communists may win the fight and never fire a shot. Oh, I'm no communist, I'll tell you that right now. I believe a man should own his home, house, and car in town. I like this private ownership, I want to be left alone. Let government know his business and let me run my own. Thank you. Only 13 minutes? I have enough time for another song. I have enough time to sing this song. It's only 4 minutes long. It is called The Battle of Kings Mountain. It was back in 81 when a man named Washington was fighting hard for freedom in this land. But his men were pouring ragged and against the British guns, who didn't even dare make a stand. Old Ferguson was dashing, was marching toward the Carolina soul, making rapid, hang a man in every tree. But the news that he was coming reached across the mountain top, and they heard about him over in Tennessee. At the shoulder bowl we're talking, where the sycamores grow tall. They ride round on the turkey jack, and they said we'll drive the way close back across the mighty deep. It will lick 'em hard, we're never coming back. There was Chucky, Jack, and Campbell, Crush, Shelby, and their men, out near Liberty, and a little sick morning gun with a brand new rifle gun, named for a girl in Tennessee. Sweet Lips was rifle, named for a girl in Tennessee. When Sweet Lips spoke, the chains about it broke. She spoke a mighty blue for liberty. At first, when they They rode across the mountain toward the Carolina soil. The tar heads or the muskets scattered around. They go and head off Ferguson before he got to them. Hang them all and burn the houses down. When Ferguson heard mountain men were camping on his trail, when it first began to out, there was wait a minute. When they rode across but Campbell and Van Cleveland, Colonel Shelby and their men, and John Seville, Lloyd, Chucky, Jack, well, they loaded up their rifles and they called mountainside, and we're leaving them hard, we're never coming back. When Ferguson heard the mountain men were camping on this trail, but we're getting alive and then the skull. Well, he said we'll go up on Kings Mountain and then let the rebels come. Out of hell, they'll drive me off. Well, he blew his silver whistle and he shouted and he cursed. Use your manage to drive the rebels back. But the redcoats never made it far before they reached the line. Not rifle got them in their track. This song by Grandpa Joe. Exactly by Grandma Joe. Sweet lips, blues rifle, came for a girl in Tennessee. When sweet lips spoke, the chains about it broke. She struck a mighty blow for liberty. Old Ferguson was dashing up and down the battlefield. It seemed that he must lead a life of charm. But for the mountaineers were aiming at his gaudy tigger coat, but their bullets passed him by and did no harm. And up stepped young John Gillum with a brand new rifle gun. Named boy's girl back home, he said, I wonder what Sweet Lips can do. And when he took his aim, Sweet Lips spoke and Ferguson fell dead. Sweet Lips was rifle, named for a girl in Tennessee. When Sweet Lips spoke, the chains about it broke. She gone and did her part, liberty. Wait a minute. Lord Wallace heard that Ferguson and all his men were lost. So he said this place is just too hot for me. So he soon went off to Yorktown where he laid his weapons down. And ever since this country has been free. Sweet Lips was a rifle, named for a girl in Tennessee. When Sweet Lips spoke, the chains about it broke. She done and did her part for liberty. Y'all, the next song I'm gonna sing in my next video, y'all. This video's getting a little bit too long. Now, guys, make sure you leave a like on this video and subscribe if you want to sign up 1 for people to like and subscribe to the channel. Okay, that's a little too round for me. No, but I gotta show you something. This is one of my favorite instruments in the entire world. It's called an auto harp. I need to put this back in music. I don't hear this at all today. Like, at all. In no music will you hear an auto harp for some reason. I really want to hear an auto harp. The signature sound of an auto harp. Y'all, I will be making vacation videos, y'all. But I'm not going to tell you when I'm going on vacation. I'm not going to tell you where I'm going on vacation. Because, heck, none of you all even know where I live except for my very close friends. I'm going to tell you when I'm going on vacation. I can tell you where I'm going on vacation. I'm going on vacation. I will be making some videos there, mostly in the woods. But y'all, I'm gonna set up Premiere about I'm going on vacation. I won't tell you how long I'm going on vacation for. For only 4 days. I got out of town for 4 days. Well, actually 3 days, y'all. But I'm making 3 videos there. But 3 vacation videos, y'all. But y'all, see my videos coming to a close. This will be uploaded. This was recorded on Tuesday, but will be uploaded on Thursday. Well, y'all, I'll see y'all. And if you'll leave a comment down below telling me what you want me to do in my next video. Or maybe the next video. What song you want me to sing? Please make it bluegrass. Please make it bluegrass, guys. I like bluegrass. I like bluegrass. I ain't into rock and roll. I think Elvis Presley was garbage. I think Michael Jackson was trash. Well, y'all, the news can be wrong. You know that, right, guys? You know that, right? Video has been my expose on the Nashville crime syndicate. This video is coming to a close, y'all. Next video, I'm going to sing. Next video, I'm going to sing. Jimmy. Next video, I'm going to sing is when I'm going back to my daddy's house. Gonna be on Friday. I'm gonna sing in the jailhouse now, #2. I gotta sing that song. I'm in the jailhouse now. Hey guys, that'll be it for this video. I'll see y'all in the next video. Goodbye. Bye now.